What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Other Side of the Firewall podcast, where we highlight those movers and shakers and glass ceiling breakers, those people of color who have made it to the other side of the proverbial firewall to those C-suite and senior level positions. My name is Ryan Williams, and today, as always, I'm joined by Shannon Tynes.
What's up? What's up?
And LaVon Maynard.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, so this one we got something game related. So like I was speaking in between breaks, I haven't seen this since like the old Call of Duty / Halo days where people bought aimbots and things like that. But every now and then they picked up a virus or a Trojan, and so that has reared its ugly head. So this article comes from the Threat Post. It's called "Activision is warning that cyber attackers are disguising malware, a remote access Trojan, rat, and cheat programs." It's a very long title, but kind of break down what a rat is. So a rat is a kit that you can potentially install unknowingly to yourself. Like you're just installing some executable you think is going to help you out, or some program that is just sus in some way. And then this gives attackers the ability to remote into your device and then do malicious things, such as use you as a zombie or steal your data, or like exfiltrate cookies and passwords and things of that nature. But this one is particularly a problem because it has what's called a dropper. So this one is called COD-dropper version 0.1 is the one that they found so far, but it's probably multiple of them, where it can install another program and another program. So you pretty much just hose up your whole system. They can install things that we're not even aware of yet. So 0 days and things of that nature, or things that already exist, like BlackRock, things like that, like steal your credentials. I think BlackRock can steal from like over 30,000 different types of credentials or something ridiculous. So you make yourself super susceptible all because you want to cheat. That's the hilarious part about this, right? So I don't want anybody's system to get hacked, not only because it costs them money, to fix, whatever damage has been done, but also because they make other people susceptible to being hacked as well. So you make the system vulnerable by being a part of the attack surface, right? So in this case, kids are doing it because they want to be better at Call of Duty. Warzone, it's like one of the most popular, hottest FPSs right now. I know some Call of Duty haters out there. I don't play anymore. My reflexes are trash. But I still like download it and then play around with it like a match or two before my son takes over my account. He plays it. And I doubt you even be able to tell the file size difference. So another problem with Warzone is that it's ever expanding. So we've had a couple patches that have trimmed some of the fat off, but because the assets are so big and they're so detailed, it's taken up like a quarter of people's hard drives just to play Call of Duty. So this rat being installed is just a drop in the bucket, right? You won't see your program go from 200 gigs to 200 and 0.5 gigs or whatever the size of this thing is. Pretty small. But you will start to notice when you start to see that your account's acting weird, or you start getting notifications because you don't have MFA turned on, like LaVon keeps warning you about. And then they jump from account to account, and now your Ubisoft account, your Activision account, your Nintendo Online account, then your bank account, all hacked. So don't cheat. What do you guys think about this?
Yeah, that's right on. I mean, hey, it's I used to be really big into Call of Duty back in the heyday, but I haven't really played it in a minute. I forgot what the latest one that came out. I played the demo for it, but I haven't played much of it at all. But I think it's obviously it's one of those things where it's almost like, I don't know. I wonder if this was almost like a kind of setting these people up. The people that run these cheating programs. Cheating in online video games has been a big deal for a long time, and I know a lot of people, get frustrated by it, including myself. I occasionally run across people online that cheat, even people that run like some DDoS type thing where they like make you crash your system. Even when I'm playing like Destiny on my Xbox, Destiny 2, I occasionally when I'm like playing, they have a game mode called Trials, where you pretty much have a 3-man team going against another 3-man team, and I think some people look up your stats and they think if you're a bad, if they think that you're a bad matchup for them, you maybe you're too good of a player, that they're running some sort of program that like almost kicks you offline and like disconnects you from the match and kind of automatically forfeits you Um, but things like this, I mean, obviously, people are trying to use these cheat programs, and then now they're getting hacked. So it's almost like I don't know, you want to call it like a eye for an eye type thing, where they're trying to take advantage of a program, trying to break into a program, and now the program is breaking into your system to you know uh, relieve you of some of your security. So whether or not it's obviously the proper thing to do, if they're trying to use this as a mechanism to like get back at people, or if it's just like it happened to be a program that somebody just took advantage of and trying to implement some security mechanism or some hacks to get into people's boxes. But um, nonetheless, it just kind of it's a warning to people out there that are using these hacks, just to be aware that you want to take the chance of using hacks, you may end up getting hacked yourself. And then also, the game from developers themselves are they're increasing their footprint and security mechanisms. And when they identify you, you may be banned from using that service anymore. You may be banned from that game. So that's like something else you got to look out for. So I mean, people want to take the chance of cheating. I've never cheated on any games. Not to be honest, I've never cheated in any like online games, anything like that. Maybe I've uh, used cheat codes back in the day on Nintendo and Genesis and stuff like that, the up down down left right type thing. But I never used any like online multiplayer cheats. So uh, shame on you if you're doing it. Shame, shame. But with that, what you guys got? What you got on this, Shannon?
So I ain't played Contra in a while, so I don't
Right,
know.
right.
Like,
Contra
but
codes. Yes.
but no, like you kind of get what you deserve at this point, right? That's just
Right.
like if somebody tries to rob me, they come in my house with a gun, and the gun blows up in their hand when they try to
Hmm.
shoot me. Like you kind of get what you deserve, right? Like
Right,
I
right.
don't I don't have a lot of sympathy for this, but I'm not a big video gamer. Going online video gamer, I should say, right? So like I've never played Call of Duty. I've never played any of those shooter games. I think the most I ever got into like a shooter game was Gears of War. You know what I mean? Like that's as far as it goes. But even then, I never go online, right? Whether it be to hear people say dumb stuff, you know what I mean, or whatever. My reflexes have been trash, Ryan. So I ain't like I was ever good at any of these games anyway. You know what I mean? Like we put some Madden or some 2K on, yeah, that's a different
Hmm.
story, you know. But
Right, right.
yeah, I just never been a big shooter guy. So like for me, it's kind of you reap what you sow. You know what I mean? You reap what you sow. If you're going to do this, then okay, you deserve the opportunity to lose your banking information, access to your accounts, get them ransomed back to you. You know what I mean? There was man, what was I watching? I think it was a documentary I was watching, and I think it might have been maybe League of Legends or something. But somebody got caught in a tournament, like one of those big time tournaments. Now this guy got caught somehow, like his aiming thing or whatever.
Oh yeah, I think it
Um,
goes by clicks per minute or whatever. Like I
yeah, it
think
was.
I know you're talking about like it was inhumanly possible for him to be clicking and
Yeah,
scrolling as fast as he was.
and so they were
Yeah.
like trying to get
Yeah.
him to back away from his console and whatnot. And I guess he was trying to delete it. He was trying to do something to delete it. But this was during a tournament, like where they had it. It had to be League of Legends or whatever. It was one of those 5-on-5s
Yeah.
things. Yeah, and like they got video of this guy just trying to get rid of it, and he got disqualified for whatever reason.
Mm.
But like, I mean, maybe because it's such big business now, maybe that's why it's going to become more prevalent, right? Like those tournaments, they're paying these teams like you know what I mean, $250,000, $1 million.
Yeah.
I mean, to win these tournaments. So because there's money in it, maybe for them it's just kind of like, well, I need to get. It's kind of like steroids in baseball, right? Like I need to get every advantage that I can, or steroids in football even.
Hmm.
But I need to get every advantage that I can to try to get out here and get on a team and make some money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, but for me, like this doesn't affect my world that much because it's just for me to get a laugh at. Like, ha ha, now your money's you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But no, it's you shouldn't do it, right? And hopefully, a lesson gets learned. But I don't know. Like, I don't think people will. Like, it's one of those things where they're like, okay, well, I'll just try to be careful to do something unethical next time.
Right.
But
Right. Yeah. So I think I think it's twofold. So I don't disagree with you at all. Like I think it's kind of funny. But thing number one, most of these people playing these games, let's say that the average age of a gamer is like 37 now or something like that. Like it's like my age is the average gamer age. It's pretty up there. But that being said, that generational difference between the X's and the millennials, a lot of X aren't playing the game the kids are. In my case, I would play if my reflexes weren't so trash. My son's playing, but I have to warn him like don't download this because it's 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 a bad analogy, but it makes sense in my head. In this case, it's like a drug dealer being robbed for their drugs and money because you can't call the police. You know what I mean? Like you can't do it. So you can't complain to Activision that, oh, they stole my stuff. Well, how'd they get it? Well, I downloaded this cheat bot. You can't say that. So
Right.
so there's that. So there is no recourse. You can't get your stuff back. If anything, you're just going to get yourself banned. Like A, because now you have a footprint showing that you downloaded it. B, when they start to parse and audit their systems, they're going to be looking for this. They're going to be banning these people in mass. And then C, obviously, attack services is pretty big now. So like you said, gaming is big money. So all these people have these systems, they're playing these games, and then this rat is out there with its sole purpose is to steal your stuff. And then it weakens the entire network and makes everybody susceptible to God knows what else could be coming. Because with the dropper, we don't know what they're going to drop in there. Like it could be, like I said, it could be BlackRock, but they're trying to steal your credentials. But it could be something a lot more malicious, where they're trying to damage servers, or they're trying to steal people's stuff in mass. So I guess teach your kids a little bit of cybersecurity. You know what I mean? Like you should be teaching them a lot. They probably know a little bit more than you, but in this case, like obviously they don't know enough. I think it's actually called cheat. Like one of it's called Warzone
Download the
cheat
cheat.
engine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like no, yeah. It's not even being original about it. It's like
Yeah.
this is Warzone cheat game, cheat download.
And it's
So I have a
No, go
question.
ahead.
You guys can educate me on this actually, because I'm not a big, like I said, I'm not a big online gamer, right? So like the ban that they do on these people, is this based off gamer tag? Is it based off email that's tied to the tag? Because like even if you ban somebody, right? So like even if you ban Shannon123, right? Just
Yeah.
that's not one of my tags, but
It is.
okay. It's not my tag. That's not my tag.
It is. I've seen you online.
Yeah. Like if you ban that, right? Like I can go and just create another gamer tag, and even if it's going by my email, I could just go create another email account. Like
So
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
there's different levels to it. So when Microsoft or Sony bans you, they do it by your console's MAC address. So that's tied to your PSN ID. So either they can ban the console itself, which used to happen back in the day when people were doing Halo cheats and whatnot. Like bad enough, they would just ban the whole console. Like you were not allowed to be back on here. Or when people would bust NDAs, it would be funny because they would lose their entire system. Like your system can no longer be, because they would take screenshots of things that they shouldn't be showing because the console's in R&D. So they just ban the entire console. But they could just do it by tag, where they give you a timeout basically, where they cause you to have to buy another tag, which I mean that's another, you invest another, what is it, 15 for Game Pass or whatever, like $9.99 for PSN. So you have to reinvest money. Like so the console isn't banned, but your ID is banned, or they could do both. So it just depends on how bad it is. Like something like this, I think, because people are actually downloading a patch that does this for them. It's probably on the PC, so I'm sure they're just banning the account. So Activision is either banning your Activision account, or they're asking Steam to ban your account, or what have you. I don't think this is prevalent on consoles, just because they're usually closed loop systems. Like typically, you don't have the ability to pull in patches and things of that nature. What's the word I'm looking for? Mods. Yeah, typically, like unless you're a Skyrim or something like that, there's no mods on the marketplace. So I don't think they don't think they ban your entire PC. That would be kind of hard to do. But console is fairly simple. Like you typically your MAC address is tied to it. Like right now, I have two PS4s, right? So the master is at home, and then this one is the secondary. But you have to name a master. So if they wanted to ban my PS4 altogether, they would ban the master account, and then they could take a step further and just ban Rise Up. Like just you're done with until you pay us more money.
Yeah, I was going to tack on to that as well, as you mentioned the like you were asking about the Shannon, but the Ryan brushed on it, but the fact that these companies will like ban or restrict like your account. Same like you mentioned, people can go and just create a different account, like a different username, different email, whatever. At the same time, I think what may deter people from doing that depend on the game. certain games you collect things over time. You're trying to build up your character. You're trying to like even in Warzone, you gotta as you start leveling up your character, you get higher rank, you get more access to weapons, and modifications, things like that. So if you start a new account, you got to start from the beginning. Even if you're cheating, I guess you have to cheat and start off with your entry level gear, then build back up, and then by that time maybe they find you again, and then you get banned again on that account, and then you got to go to another account. It's kind of like it's almost like a waste of time or like kind of a waste of effort. You not even get to enjoy the game like you really would. So I think that may be a small deterrence if they're not banning your entire console or system. Just being able to ban that account may be enough of a deterrent. Even if they can make another account and just keep doing it, it's like even for like a hacker, I think that'd become maybe boring as well as like not really worth it to like just keep it in your accounts, like compromise or get them banned each time you try to hack. You got your entry level guns and stuff, and like, okay, I'm running around like a newbie and I'm able to see through walls or whatever, and then you get banned and you got to start all over again. But
that seems like that would hurt more, because then it's the hours that you put in.
Yeah, right.
I can pay $10 more, right? But
right.
I can't invest 100 more hours. Like that 100 more
Right.
hours is done. There's no way to get
Yeah.
that back unless I do 100 more hours. You know what I mean, or whatever
Yeah.
it be. So yeah, that could sting a little bit. Yeah.
Right. Especially a game like Destiny. I know Destiny in particular that I've been playing. That's like you got to invest time in that. And if you want to like build up your character, get all the weapons, all the good stuff, get a good armor, all that stuff, you got to like invest time into it. You can't just like start a new account and like, oh, okay, I'm gonna get right back into this and just start playing again. It's gonna take you hours upon hours to get all your stuff back, and you definitely don't want to waste that time. It's probably like you said, it's worth like I'd rather just spend like $10 or something, change my name or something, versus like starting a brand new account.
Yeah,
but I think they probably ban like I'm assuming when they ban your account or your name, it's like tied to like the like what do you call it? I can't think of like the active directory term, but like the GUID, like so your account has like a ID. Yeah. So even if you like change your name per se, you pay the money to change your tag. I'm sure that's the same account, and it's like they kind of ban your account, not like the name itself per se, so that you'd have to like start like a brand new account before you can get on without being or before you can get back onto your system. So, but nonetheless, I think it's I think what they do, just banning the accounts themselves is a pretty good deterrent overall, depending on the game. Some games, maybe they're just like, you just log in, you don't have to collect anything, you just go in there and just start shooting things. But not many games are like that nowadays that I've seen. Most games, you got to you go in there and you got an objective, you got prizes and gear that you got to collect over time, and you get better gear. It makes you faster, it makes you, shoot faster, grab your guns, change weapons faster, all this kind of stuff. So if you don't have all that gear, then you can be kind of hosed. You'd be like behind the curve, so to speak. So that's just some thoughts on that.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, it's good.
Good learning. And I guess I just showed everybody that I'm the fogey. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're the old man of the group now.
You're like, Pong was the best game ever made.
I remember Pong. That was the greatest. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
No, nothing wrong with that. Like my battle royale choice is still Tetris. So there it is.
Oh yeah, Tetris. Yeah.
Tetris.
It's a game like that though. I don't know if you collect anything in that. If you get if somebody's hacking it, they just start a new account. They don't care. Like, I'm playing Tetris. There's no prizes or anything.
You do level up though. Yeah, you do level up.
You do level up.
Like,
okay.
Yeah, you get backgrounds and music and stuff like that. But nothing is serious. I'm not getting no armor or nothing.
Right.
But I don't have to hear people talk either. That's the main reason I left. But when Halo Infinite comes out, I'll be back. I'm still good at Halo.
Hell yeah.
But
yeah, I'm looking forward to that too.
Oh yeah. I play my son. Like he crushes me and everything else now because of reflexes and just time and whatnot. But we play Halo and I made him quit.
Damn.
I used to be one of the best in the world, Craig.
What? Damn.
But with that, I'll do the outro. So thank you everybody for listening, tuning in. Definitely like, share, subscribe our videos, share with your friends, join the group. Go to www.theothersideofthefirewall.com. And that way you can get to our Twitter, our Facebook, our Instagram. And then personally, if you want to reach out to us, you can reach me at RyRy Security Guy. That's RYRY Security Guy. I'm at Twitter, LinkedIn, Clubhouse, IG, and TikTok. And Levon?
Yep, you can hit me up on the Twitters at Levon Maynard.
There it is. So y'all take care.
All right, take care, everyone.